Hey guys, we are here on topic 6. This would be creating linear models for data. And this is something that you guys have been doing for a couple years now. So with this, we are just on student activity sheet 1, which is our overview. And it's just a couple pages long here. So here, I think I know if some of the students that had me back in 7th grade, they may have done something similar to this. So Tommy and his friends are discussing a brand of shoe. Tommy mentioned that he can't find the pair in his size. So his friends tell him that his shoe size is bigger than theirs because he's taller than all of his classmates. So their football coach or athletic coach, whoever, overhears the discussion and tells them that maybe we should use a little bit of math to see if there is a connection between height and shoe size. So let's take a look at some of this stuff here. So in PE class, what they did was they measured everyone's height and then they recorded down their shoe size. Again, if you had me back in 7th grade, that you probably did something just like this. So then what they did is they took this table of the students' heights and their shoe size, and then they recorded it. Okay. So that's the same thing that I did here. Mine looks a little bit different than theirs because my scale is different, but it has the same amount of information. So looking at this, we want to know, is there a relationship between the height of the boys and the shoe size? What do you guys think? When I look at, I see, okay, well, the taller you are, it appears the bigger the shoe size that you need. Okay. So with that, what I want to look at is, how does this data initially differ from data that we've looked at in previous situations? Well, the first thing that I say with this is that it's a cluster of points instead of just a straight line. And then also they seem to be conflicting, where before we saw discrete graphs. Well, this is discrete, but it cannot just be connected by one straight line. If I drew a line through 2 points, I may miss other points. Okay. So what we're going to use with this is what we call a trend line. Okay. A trend line. A trend line is an estimate for a line that best models a set of data. Let me move that up. Okay. Some of you guys may have heard of line of best fit. I want us to take note that this is very similar. It is not also known as, I lost my purple marker. It is not also known as a line of best fit, but it is similar to the line of best fit. Okay. So if we took a look at our screen over here, again, our trend line is something where we can adjust the line to go through a majority of the points. So here you can adjust the slope on the left, the y-intercept on the right. So I'm going to go about right here. Let's see if I can adjust that. I personally like to have an even amount of points above and below the line. Some people do a little different. I think that looks good. There could be a variety of ways that you guys can write this problem down. Okay, so what they want us to do on question 4 is draw a trend line showing the relationship between height and shoes. So for me, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use this fancy stapler, is I'm just going to go ahead and draw a line that goes through majority of the data. Okay. So again, me personally, I like to have it through the first and last point with an even amount above or below, the best that I can. It's not always perfect. Okay, let's go ahead and flip to the back side. On this one, number 5, they want us to take a look at the scatter plot that we drew And they want to know if there is a strong correlation between shoe size and height. Well, in order to do this, guys, I want to talk about what some of the things are. So I'm going to jump down here to question 6. Okay. Question 6. I just want to take note of what some of these words are, guys. Apologize, trying to get all this on one sheet for you. Okay, I want to talk about what some of these words may mean here. Okay, the first one I want to talk about is correlated. Correlated, guys, simply means when lines follow some kind of linear pattern. If the lines are more tight together, or if they're more tight to the line, it is what we call a stronger correlation. Okay. Then we have a positive correlation, was just like a positive lines. The points follow a line that rises from left to right. I want you guys to think slope on this. So it goes in this left, upwards from left to right. And then we have negative correlation, which is points that follow a line that fall from left to right. Again, think negative slope. Okay. Going back up here, let's go back to this question. Look at the points and see what kind of correlation we can see. When I look at these, I think that these points are pretty tightly correlated around this line. There's not points like way out here or here or here or here. They're nice and close. So we would call this tightly correlated or tightly clustered around the line. Because they are tightly clustered around the line and they exhibit a rise from left to right, we would say that this graph, this data exhibits a positive correlation. And a conclusion that we can draw from this is that the taller a person gets, the bigger their shoe size may be. And that's about it for the overview, guys. We will talk about this more in class. Have a good day. Bye.